courtroom held its breath. High windows spilled cold light across stone floors. Spectators lined the walls, silent, unsmiling, as if they'd come not to witness justice, but to confirm it. At the center stood a woman, hands bound. Eleanor Quinn, convicted of treason, of sedition, of choosing truth over silence and paying for it with her freedom. The magistrate read the sentence aloud, slow and deliberate, as though he were chiseling her fate into the walls themselves. Death by hanging. At dawn. There was no outcry, no last plea, only the clatter of the gavel and the quiet rattle of iron as the guards turned her toward the door. And just like that, she was gone. They placed her in a cell barely large enough to stand without touching stone. No light, no voice, just the sound of chains settling into silence. She was meant to wait there, for the rope or for rot. But on the second day, the door creaked open. The man who entered was neither guard nor priest. His coat was grey and clean, his face unreadable. He held a single letter, sealed with the mark of the crown. Without a word, he offered it to her. Eleanor broke the seal and read in silence. Then she looked up. "Is this real?" she asked. His voice was low, flat. "It is, if you're willing to do the job." He tucked his gloves back into his belt and added, almost to himself, "If you ask me, they should let you hang. But it's not up to me. I'm just the messenger." She sat still for a moment, long enough to make him uncomfortable. Then she handed the letter back into his hand. "Tell them I will do it." He said nothing more. The iron door closed behind him, and once again the cell fell quiet. But the silence had changed. The wheels turned steadily through frost-bitten countryside. The last sun of the year was already fading, and the lanterns on the road had begun to flicker to life. Inside the carriage, Eleanor Quinn sat alone, no longer a prisoner, but something far less certain. A woman in velvet gloves and a silk mask, cloaked in wealth that wasn't hers, on her way to a party she wasn't truly invited to. Her gown shimmered in the dim light, a masquerade costume fit for a countess, chosen to be noticed, but not remembered. It was New Year's Eve, and at midnight, the host of the ball would lift a glass to toast the turning of the year. Somewhere in that room, borne on a hand she hadn't yet seen, was a ring, set with a black stone, and carrying, it was said, the names of every spy in the Crown's service. If the ring left the country, so did their secrets and their lives. Her task was simple: find the ring, take it back before the clock struck 12.